Hello friends, let's start with business and financial market update. Shares of upstream oil companies, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation that is ONGC and Oil India hit over 8-month high as they gained 3% each in Monday's intraday trades on expectations of better profitability due to sustained higher crude oil prices and gas realization. Oil prices reached $86 per barrel driven by optimism around demand from top oil importer China. Among the individual stocks, Oil India was up 3% at Rs 264.95 rupees on the BSE in Monday's intraday trade. The stock was trading at the higher level of since June 16, 2022. It has hit a 52-week high of Rs 306 on June 6, 2022. In the past 1 month, the stock of state-owned exploration and production company has surged 23% after the company reported highest ever profit after tax, that is PAT, in December quarter 3 financial year 23 on strength of better pricing and higher price output of crude oil and natural gas. On consolidated basis, Oil India reported consolidated EBITDA and PAT of Rs 4180 and 2530 crore, led by healthy crude oil and gas realization. Oil India had paid total interim dividend of Rs 14.5 per share for financial year 23. Analyst at Prabhudas Lilladher has increased financial year 23 dividend payout to 24,020 crore rupees versus 1160 crore earlier. Moving on, shares of state-owned power transmission company Power Grid Corporation and power generation company NTPC hit their respective over 3-month high of gaining 3% each on BSE in Monday's intraday trade. Power Grid Corporation was up 3% to Rs 228.7 as the company was declared a successful bidder to establish interstate transmission system for 2 projects on build, own, operate and transfer, that is BOOT basis in Chhattisgarh. The company has received letters of intent for the 2 projects on March 2. The first project comprises of establishment of 400 kW transmission line passing through the state of Chhattisgarh and base extension work at 2 existing substations. The second project comprises of base extension works including creation of 220 kW voltage at 2 existing substations in the state of Chhattisgarh. The stock of Power Grid Corporation is trading at its highest level since November 2022. It had hit a 52-week high of Rs 248.25 on Monday, May 10, 2022. According to analysts at Emkay Global Financial Services, the company's earning growth by expected to consolidated moderate for financial year 24 and 25 owing to commissioning of Rs 100 billion each in financial year 23 and financial year 24 at a consolidated level. Over the medium term, Power Grid is expected to register a 5% CAGR with a dividend yield of 7%. Power Grid remains a low-risk, moderate return profile utility, brokerage said in its December quarter result update. Moving on, the shares of Yes Bank opened lower on Monday as the 3-year lock-in period of the State Bank of India ends this week. The stock, however, recovered soon and was trading 0.06% in the green at 16.87 rupees. The lock-in period was set in place by Reserve Bank of India as a part of bank's restructuring process. On Monday, Yes Bank opened at 16.82 rupees per share against the closing price of 16.86 on Friday. In the opening trade, the Yes Bank share price fell 3% to 16.35 rupees. The lock-in period will end on March 13. Yes Bank stock is surrounded by a lot of speculations that the SBI may book at least partial profit and it may lead to more pressure on the stock. Reuters had reported on March 2 that SBI is looking to trim its stake in the Yes Bank. Moreover, in January, the Bombay High Court quashed Yes Bank's March 2020 decision to write off Rs 8,415 crore of additional Tier 81 bonds as part of the bailout plan. It said that the administrator did not even have the authority to take such a decision. SBI, along with other lenders such as ICICI, Axis and IDFC First Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank and HDFC, has stepped in to rescue Yes Bank in March 2020 after the RBI superseded its board. SBI will initially acquired 14% of Yes Bank, now holds 26.14% as reports by Reuters. SBI is still the largest single shareholder in the rescued lender. Moving on, Adani Group stocks extended gains for the 5th session on Monday and added over 2 lakh crore in market capitalization during the same period. Over half of gains came from US-based GQG Partners bought shares worth rupees 15,446 crore in the conglomerate, while Adani Enterprises gained the most with 66%. Adani Green Energy, Adani Ports and Adani Power gained 22 to 28%. Moving on, Aurangabad-based medical equipment manufacturer Aerox Technology has withdrawn its 750 crore rupees IPO. The firm had filed its preliminary papers with the IPO with the SEBI in September last year. However, it withdrew the draft papers on February 28. An update with the markets regulator showed Aerox makes PSA, that is pressure swing adoption oxygen generators. Moving on, SEBI returned IPO draft papers of BVG India and Fincare Small Finance Bank Limited. BVG India filed its DRHP with SEBI in September 2021 and Fincare Small Finance Bank refilled papers in August 2022 after first filing them in May 2021. According to the rules, companies have 1 year to launch their IPO after SEBI approval. Moving on, TCS has been named a top employer in the UAE, Saudi Arabia and South Africa for 2023 for the 8th successive year by the Top Employer Institute. TCS 9,000 employees support over 150 companies across the Middle East and Africa region. Women make up to 42% of the local hires in the region. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned with Financial Pulse for business and financial market updates.